Good evening, Hidden Object Guru here with, that's right, hot new game Children of Morta, and some other stuff, but we'll see about that. Where are you, Children of Morta? Ah, there you are. Yes, I played Zombies, Faulty Towers. It's a hilarious joke. And it might be the most ill-conceived video game I've ever played in my life. Like, I did one of those VR plays where I was just going to show the game in process and put it up as is, but it's like such a bad idea. I'm going to have to redo it tonight and actually record a little monologue about it, because wow, I don't know what they were thinking. Just a quick preview. Have you ever played Boom Blocks?
Oh, I love that game.
So try to imagine playing Boom Blocks, but the worst thing you could do was knock down any of the towers. Imagine how frustrating that would be. There, I've just described Zombies, Faulty Towers. I don't know what they were thinking, but it's a disaster. Anyway, let's do this. Children of Morta. Let's see if it has controller support. It does? It does, okay. Okay. I do enjoy creepy Twitter accounts. Well, that's embarrassing. Ah, there it is. Hey, Senor Pug. How's the new school year treating you? And good evening, Hylian voice. Alright, Children of Morta. Show me what the what is. Alright. Hidden Object Guru here with hot new game at Children of Morta, which is from Something Bit Studios. I couldn't read what number that was supposed to be. 11? 8? Sure, Maddie. Do that. I will keep that in mind, Children of Morta. I don't know what Tricky Towers is. Okay, new save slot. Aww, how pretty. A little overlook next to an old tree. Trying to give me some Final Fantasy VI vibes here, guys. Whoa, well that wasn't good. Watch out, everybody. At some point, the moon might explode.
Margaret awoke,
Oh.
startled, a cold sweat clinging to her. She
that's
gathered
troublesome.
her thoughts.
Yes, Mitsuboshi. Girls and Pans are every Saturday here on the channel.
Aged wood creaked, echoing through the quiet rooms.
Hi, Mr. Pug. I hope you enjoy your video.
Near the house stood a shrine to Rhea Dana, goddess and daughter of the land, of Rhea and a being of comfort. Margaret sought answers,
Okay.
but the goddess did not speak. There was only the faint whisper of something dark, something hungry.
Well, that's not good. By the way, I love that we live in a crazy fantasy world. And
The old seer's
she's named
bones felt the
Margaret.
weight of their age as she climbed.
So that's the tree, and that's the cliff, so she's dreaming of a future apocalypse?
The only thought on her mind, has it begun again?
If you're talking about tankrobatics, then yes, we can absolutely do that in Tiger 1. Almost every tank can be a tankrobat. Well, every tank can, just some are
John's
incredibly
mission
hard.
would be a simple one. He was to investigate Rhea's greatest shrine.
Okay.
His mother presented him with a fresh divinity shard.
Sorry to hear that, Trong. Tell me more about this divinity shard.
From his brother came a newly sharpened sword.
Nice. I feel like you should have swung that around a little more
His
carefully.
wife gave him a kiss, and his daughter's hugs were full of reason to return home safe.
Aw. Okay. We got full movement, not just 8 directional. That's nice. You push in a direction to attack. Also nice. I'm sorry to hear that, Troy. I hope it wasn't anything serious. You know what? I shouldn't try to slash birds. That's not cool.
Rhea, a land long forgotten, a place of unimaginable beauty.
Not exactly comfortable being able to see past the side of the world to the moon. Hey, birdie. See, I didn't try to attack you this time.
It first appeared as sludge given life.
Ooh, we have to fight
Slithering
slimes?
creatures, small and
I love
vile.
Oh. Yeah, but I also tap my thumbstick to do that. Also, I don't want to question this guy's... Sorry, the believability of his actions. But how are you using such a horizontal slash to attack things that are, at most, half a foot tall? Come on, we got this. Kaboom! Ah, yeah, like I keep telling you, Trung, don't ever do that. For any reason. No! Oh, sorry, Mr. Bird. I honestly was so busy slashing things when I saw movement I attacked. Hey, Mr. Bunny, I'm not going to attack you. What the hell are those? Nice. Ah, the bar... It's not even a bar. That has to fill up before I can evade. Yeah, is that health? Darn right it is. Oh, if you hold in a direction, you just keep attacking. Same thing with holding down X. That's a nice touch. Especially when you can stagger enemies. Is that why you go by Mitsuboshi? No! Luckily, I remember where the health was. Oh, more health. Nice. Sorry, Dr. Slime. So we're going to get some theories about who these monsters are, why they keep attacking me. I mean, is it just that the nature of the woods is to be full of monsters who hate me? Or is there some greater plan?
A wall, impeding further progress. A battle was certain.
John has a special ability to use his shield to block incoming attacks. Nice. You're going to have different characters to deal with that kind of stuff, and different ones will have different abilities? Oh, it's not a directional thing. I can block in whatever direction. Nice. You jerk. There are a lot of those dudes. See, tank acrobatics is a discipline made up of drifts, rolls, And of course, the ultimate art, sweet tank flips. The Bergesons use their shard of life to clean corrupted objects. Oh, that sounds like fun. Let's try that.
Banished by light itself, the corruption abated, leaving the shard cold in hand, dark, in need of life.
How do I re-energize it? Via murder? Probably via murder, right? Sadly, you can't, it's not possible to do Tankrobatics in War Thunder. You can get a limited roll every now and then, but you're not going to get any sweet flips going. Gemstones. Greater chests require a gemstone to open. Gemstones are found in different places, like this animal corpse. Ew.
The shard grew warm.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Humming
One.
softly from the harnessed energy.
And inside is fire. Nice. Oh, thank you. And how long does that last?
Before him was now one more dangerous than
elite
those that
monsters.
came before.
Whoa. What's going on there? Oh, he froze me. Woohoo! I think we just passed a level. A skill point. You can use skill points to upgrade your abilities in the skill tree. Press blank to open the skills tree. Okay. That was the wrong button. Ability description. Call swords down from the heavens upon John's enemies. Nice. Okay. I have to use that one? Fine. Yes, I know how skills work. Don't worry. So we need 2 skill points to get that to level 2. Gotcha. Can't wait to try it in action, though. That's going to be fun. I don't think I'm any stronger by healing. Sorry, by leveling up. You'd think my maximum hit points would have gone up, but what are you going to do? Sorry! Hey, buddy. Seems to be nothing inside that corpse.
Goblins, a familiar threat, albeit farther out than usual.
Well, I'm worried. I will. Oh, you were killed by fire. Poor little guy. Then you tried to reload your crossbow and wound up dying for it. Well. Hey, buddy, you want to chat, or?
Inherently violent and ill-bathed, the goblins were an unfocused but constant threat.
That is quite an insult to levy against all of goblindom. Sorry, what is that guy? The dude, right? Can't talk to him. I hear it. I'm not going to worry about it. Sure, that weird masked owl creature is going to be helpful later. Or I'm seeing things, one or the other.
Magnificent, but dangerous. A land of love found and of love lost.
Aww. How sweet conceptually.
Before him was sacred ground, left untouched in days gone by.
And is that where the Washamathuzit is? I just heard a goblin laugh. Don't have enough to pop that open. We'll get there.
Remaining calm and collected, the shock of his heart-skipping beats was concealed in expert fashion.
Aww.
Before him stood Linda, his eldest daughter, with bow and quiver at the ready, determined to do her part.
So do we swap characters, or does she just back me up? I did. That was just awesome. And there's the cooldown. This is very smooth, gotta say. Very
Before
clean
the
gameplay.
Guardians were not beasts feeding, but monsters consuming, destroying others. They corrupted and distorted, creating even more hungry husks.
Well, that's what the blue things are. Ew. Oh, good. We got a Goblin King. I think he looks pissed about something. Please tell me they got hit by their own guy. That would be amazing. One downside to using that ability, I can't really see the enemies and whether or not I'm hitting them. More importantly, I can assume I'm hitting them. I can't really see if they're hitting me. Have to do something to stop the spawning, or is this just we're good? Which is good. Nice.
Both father and daughter gathered their thoughts, their hearts heavier than before. How would they explain what they had witnessed?
It's a really good question. Tell me more.
The ancient tree had been cut down. Together, father and daughter described the horror, the creatures dripping with decay that slithered into bodies stuck between life and death to
I'm
bolster
familiar
their
with that
ranks.
plane, yes. Mostly
Grandma
from video
Margaret
games.
confirmed what they all feared.
Oh.
It was the corruption. A cruel entity spoken of only with hushed voices. An ocean of darkness that flowed from the top of Mount Morta.
Oh, so that's who the children of Morta are.
And the
corrupt
Bergsons'
creatures.
duty was
Gotcha.
to stand against this devouring deluge of death.
Oh, alliteration. You're the
Kevin
best.
was
Hey,
also
anime girl.
eager to do his
Enjoy
part
your
in the
milk and
family's
cookies.
fight, especially
I assume that's
when
what
his
you're trying
older
to
brother
say.
Mark was off somewhere. He was
Oh,
as
huh?
much a
Said I ate my
guardian
last
of their mountain home as any of them. She stood. If they were to reach the summit and destroy this evil, as the Bergsons of old had done in the past, they would need the assistance of the sanctuary.
Ooh, what's that? That's fantastic, Mitsubishi. Alright, tell me more about this sanctuary. Alright, that's the tip of the iceberg. There's the rest.
Given to the Bergsons by Rhea herself, the sanctuary was a gateway to the mysterious lands around the
so it's like a
mountain.
level teleporter. Also, there's writhing tentacles down there.
pointed to
Not
the
psyched about that.
huge crystal at the center of the den, revealing their next task: to
Yes.
activate it and open the
Magic.
way to the source of the corruption. And once Rhea's 3 spirits are gathered on the grounds, the only gate to the top of Mount Morta will open in this chamber.
Nice. So it's like the secret room you go to in Lovecraft's Untold
By
Stories.
himself, or with the assistance of those who loved him, John needed to gather the 3 spirits from their lands. Without them, he would not be able to stem the flow of the corruption.
Cute. So we just have to go to areas, get the souls of creatures, and use them to get to Mount Morta. That sounds fine. Silk caverns, their webs litter the ground walls and ceilings. Whose? I mean, probably Spidey's. Alright, let's try as an archer this time.
Get there.
a celestial shard
Right, it's a multiplayer
chipped
game. That's why we have
directly
all of
from
the
the
extra
ancient
characters.
crystal
Gotcha.
in the sanctuary. It would be the Bergsons' lifeline, a tether to pull them back home before death's fateful whisper.
Nice. So if we get damaged, we get sent back to home base. Very cool. I will, Maddie. Alright, we're using her bow. Linda's checks she's to aim and shoot at the same time. Use stamina to shoot while moving. Generates automatically she doesn't move and shoot at the same time. Okay. Oh, look at that, yeah. It's handy. Hopefully there are no hostages lying around and I've just killed 8 of them. Do we have a full screen map? There it is. Full screen maps are the best. So how do we, like, different items for different characters? Or do I have to equip that, or what? I know she's a ton weaker, but it's so much more convenient to fight via bow and arrow. Maybe I shouldn't shoot at that purple sigil while having zero idea what it is. That one's on me. We gotcha, buddy. Although in your defense, you did almost have me, so yay.
Another crystal, and the foul darkness that covered its light.
Okay. What does that mean? Ah! Wait, that's the father, and he's not doing anything. I just realized I don't have any, Wait, what? You can't back up and shoot? Maybe you can, and it just doesn't work very well? Third's pretty good, right? No! Running out of stamina. Come on, we got you. Hey, Phoenix. That was weird. You made all of the moblins disappear. What is that? Temporarily increase rage gain. Nice. What is a rage? Charms are magical objects, said blah 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 blah. Special effect that can be activated via blah 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 blah. Oh, you can only carry one charm at a time. Nice. None yet, but it's coming. The hell? Oh, they're backwards. Ooh, come on. Got myself some nice health. Surviving these monster attacks. This could be going better, but it could be doing a lot worse. Really could be. Oh, damn it. Woohoo! Let's find out what the skill point will get me. get some real Lovecraft Untold Stories vibes from this. Then again, I have no reason to believe it's roguelite, so... decrease the stamina Linda must consume while moving and shooting, thus increasing the... use an arrow... launch an arrow skyward to... fall upon your... Okay. Weird place to put that, but we're going to go with this one instead. Maybe I can move and shoot. A broken move so as... like what? There. Oof. These guys are going down hard, and I like it. Did I set on the off-balance trap, sadly. Alright, so, long story short, no excuse for this. I may have fallen asleep for 2 seconds there. Don't know exactly what happened, but it was... I'm like, oh, I'm still fighting.
You didn't stop talking.
That's scary.
We're all a little concerned. Right, guys? Right,
Oh,
folks?
totes.
Yeah?
Yes. Please have some health lying around, or a character swap, or something. Well, I can't do anything about that. Maybe if I brought a sword character and be set for life. Alright, let's do this. No! Oh, good, that's what extra health I needed. I feel like I should have brought along the dude with the sword and the ability to do a screen clearing attack. Maybe that wouldn't have been a crazy concept. Because I'm feeling kind of whelmed. Oh my god. There's 800 enemies here and I do almost no damage. Then again, so did the sword guy, so, you know. I got a plan. I can't believe how well that worked. Try that again. Can you get a little closer? Apparently my secret weapon is their traps. Horror King says, hello?
Hello!
I'll assume I don't have to forward that response. Good joke. Uh-oh. Come on, we gotcha. So are these guys respawning? Because I am not down with respawning enemies. Unless there's a solid narrative reason for that to happen. Hey, I found a key. Right, what have I got this time? God, I have to be level 4? Okay. So I'm currently level 2 or 3? You know what, let's try it. I'll try an explosive crescendo. Where are you? Not bad. I take back everything bad I said about her bow and arrow. I think they actually want me to use these frequently. What the hell's going on with the water there? Is there a drip from upstairs somewhere? I didn't see a thing. And I do not like to imagine that the invisible man is diving or surfacing over and over again. Although, what else could I think at this point? Definitely a more complicated map than the trading map. I'll say that. What was over there? Okay, it's this thing, but I don't know how to interact with it. Weird. Ice cold water, huh? Oh. That cannot be pleasant. For swimming, a lot of people don't like ice cold water.
Yeah.
I know you do. What are you talking about?
I know you do.
I love it personally.
Not ice cold so much anymore because my feet get cold. Only my feet, which is a weird thing that now happens to me. But like, you know, 5-10 degrees is fine.
Okay, I can see what you're doing.
We will be swimming.
Oh, that's the plan.
We will be doing falls, so not to worry.
Yay! Oh, it's dead end. Well, no, it's a horseshoe, so leads me back where I started. Huh, I guess wrong. Maybe I'm being naive here, but I feel like... There we go. A burst fire arrow isn't necessarily a good thing to auto-target. Gah! Is that a fish or a mermaid? Let's just take a look. Give her like 10 seconds to resurface. Under Daryl Hannah rules, she has to be up at least every... Actually, no, wait. They can stay underwater forever. Well, that's not working. Increase me via maximum health. I will take that. Now, is that temporary or is that... Wait, how do I switch items? Am I the only one who's not 100% clear on how I switch between the potions I've been carrying around? So I've got this red flask. Wow, that is a lot of skills. Aww. 20 levels? 4 levels? These things are organized strangely. I can just teleport to anywhere on the floor I want if I miss stuff? Nice. Awesome. Oh, what's that, Horror King? Do we not leave through this door? We just have to go through this teleporter? That was weird.
The thinnest strands of white fibers coated the ground and walls, evidence of the silk caverns living up to their name.
So am I the only one who's 100% sure we're going to have to deal with a, giant spider queen in a few minutes? I feel like that's a gimme. Also, silk is not cobwebs. Cobwebs are gossamer. Silk is made from worm cocoons. Which is kind of a horrifying thing to think about. Like the sheer volume of worms you would need to murder in order to get one silk shirt. Thousands and thousands and thousands of worms. I know what you're saying, but a single silk moth, whatever they grow into, butterfly, can lay 10,000 eggs itself, so it's not really that big of a deal. And I know that it's not. It's just the kind of industrial scale killing of silkworm eggs seems strange. And not even the eggs, the pupa. Because you've got to give them enough grass and leaves to get them well fed enough to actually make the stuff in the first place. It's easy to tell that I recently watched a thing about how they make silk, and it was amazing. Okay. That does sound fun. The problem is my local beach on Christmas, I can't really go swimming in it on Christmas because it is a sheet of ice. You see, I don't live near the ocean, so as a consequence, all of the... what's happened?
There you go.
All of the water nearby is just blocks of ice on Christmas Day. It's very frustrating.
There is actually, I think, a New Year's Day polar bear thing.
Really?
Here in Ottawa. Yeah, they cut a hole in the ice somewhere and you
nice.
jump in. So, you know, if you ever...
Yeah, I'll totally do that.
It's early in the morning, which is why I've never mentioned it.
What is wrong with these people?
Yeah, it's like New Year's Day at like 8 a.m., which I'm like, okay,
I'm not even
all,
awake.
There is no 8 a.m. New Year's Day.
What is wrong with these people?
Crazy. It's like, yeah, it's crazy early.
Yeah, no, that's way too early.
People wear fun costumes, though.
That does sound fun. Oh dear lord, I needed to play as the sword guy. This was such a mistake. I am playing as a support character. I mean, I'm too curmudgeonly to just go back and restart the level with the correct character, but wow. Was this a mistake? God, I love games that in the, nice. Sorry, that in the tradition of Dead Cells just constantly recharge your powers so you can use them all the time. Dude. What? God damn it. No, no, that's true, but as Lazy Rider was saying, you're going to have to find a place with no ice, which is not so simple where we live.
Well, I mean, some years we've had some rather warm.
That's also true.
I mean, there was a Christmas where we were outside in shirt sleeves
Tonic
having
of
a bonfire,
rejuvenation.
which, yes, was exceptional.
Sounds awesome. Tell me more about this codex. What the hell is that? Oh, that's the decoy I just unlocked. I forgot I unlocked that. Does he explode when he gets hit too much? Because that would be awesome. That actually does sound like a wonderful tradition. Honestly, polar bear swims thing I have always enjoyed. Please die. There we go. Hey, here's another one of those totems that's been shattered. What's going on with those? They show up on the map, so they have to be significant. But like, if I go into the map screen, it's not like I can select them. Investigate Kale Dippo Caves. So first is the Silk Caverns. I wonder what's next. Well, I mean, we're about to find out. No. Oh, hailstones on a Christmas day swim sounds like a nightmare. Alright, the caves have been fully searched. I found a super chest, but I don't have a, you know, careful. I don't have one of those magic energy keys to open it yet. I'm going to have to find that elsewhere on the level, or like buy it in a store or something. Hey guys. Everybody noticing that wonderful detail that they do the, come on, come and get me. Oh, I really thought these guys were aggressive to catch me. There we go. And so let's try out this thing. Yeah. I really like that level up animation. That is sufficiently dramatic. Oh, I get it. You get them to attack the decoy and then you use the energy arrow on them. Wow, that took me too long to figure out. Can I get anything new? What's next? We move as one family, move together, blah blah blah. Since you're gonna incorporate the entire family's movements, increasing. Its damage increases with each arrow loosed. Nice! Push the village to their drastic. Ooh, wow, both of those sound awesome. I'm gonna save up for those instead of just buying a second level of one of these. Whoa! Dude, not cool. Energy arrows. The genius of energy arrows is that they don't run out of arrows. Ow! Why was I slowed down there suddenly? I like that just that you're not... Oh, you can spawn more Spideys. I see what's happening. That was awesome what just happened. Ow! Less awesome. What is this 15 nonsense? Cleanse 15 enemies slain? Was I in the middle of some kind of a challenge that they didn't tell me about? Thank you for dying. I mean, on the previous map, they did do that thing where I went up and fought a bunch of slimes and they kind of rewarded me. It's only now that they're giving me extra health. Damn! These mama spiders are for the birds. Ow! Whoa! So they can spawn new spiders, and they have the ability to spit acid at me. I'm not saying I feel cheated, but it's a little unfair. Gosh darn it! Okay, so when I get hit by the slime, I can't, like, do dive rolls, and I'm weirdly slow for a while. Gotcha. Well, it is acid. Yes! Oh, thank God that's over. That was needlessly roof. What are you looking for?
I have a question for you.
Sure, go.
If I use the printer, does it...
Oh, it's going to massively interrupt and screw this up. Yeah, totally.
Like, can't use the printer?
No, can't you just... Wait, do you need to... Let me try and think. What do we need so you can use the printer? Just the long cable, right?
Yeah, I know, I didn't know if it was plugged into the printer. That's what I'm currently using.
I'm not.
I'm not using the PlayStation because
No.
that's what's been an issue in the past.
Yes, I'm not. Go.
So I can use the printer.
Go for it.
Okay. That's
Live
all I
the
needed
dream.
to know.
Tooltip, I love those. Increase maximum health heals to start a new floor. Create a totem that distracts all enemies.
For anybody out there wondering, condo was built in the 70s.
I've got to rescue a puppy.
And our breakers really can't handle modern technology.
Oh, you've made a mistake attacking that puppy, you jerks. Oh my God, come
Love.
on.
Truly a divine emotion, especially during dark days.
Well, this is Roof.
Love had motivated this mother to lay down her life for her cub.
Yeah, I used it for the thing. You just unplug it from the PlayStation and use it. The PlayStation controller is literally on the treadmill. So just find where that controller goes and you should be fine. Faster. Oh, there we go. Wow, these slimes are way easier to kill than the spiders and skeletons were. Damn Stalfos.
While love now compelled the young one to try and rouse
no!
her from eternal slumber. And it would be love
Oh, that poor
welcoming
puppy.
the new orphan among the Burks.
Yes, their mother was killed by slimes.
Jesus.
It's rough.
I'm not okay with this game.
I saved a wolf cub, though, so I'm a good person? Don't know why I turned that into a question. It is good to rescue puppies. Don't call me a hero. Call me Batman. No? Not a Batman kind of thing? Alright, so, totem. Arrow. Oh, this is absolutely the right move. That's my technique, people. Now I stunned you so much you couldn't even lay new spider eggs. Well, I don't know if these spiders are going through an egg state. It's really hard to tell. Seems to just be birthing them. Like a Resident Evil type situation where there's just a bunch of baby spiders inside the big spider. You and I both know that's not how spiders work. Or snakes, Indiana Jones. Did I just shoot something over there that was I shouldn't have shot? Oh, what the hell? Oh, neat! So it's a rejuvenating barrel. Cool. Let's see if I can lure some dudes to it. What's that? I've killed all of the dudes? That's upsetting. I know I missed a door off to the left. I will check that in a minute. Alright guys, I need your help with something. I'm doing a test of a thing. Come on, keep following me. Totes worth it. What do I do for Halloween? Sometimes go to parties.
Yeah, they're fun.
Depends if friends are having a Halloween party, whether or not I go. I don't run parties, but you know.
Although I kind of miss hosting Halloween parties.
It is nice. Oh, we're always free to do that. What the hell?
But we have various costumes. That
Oh,
are like,
you son of a bitch!
we are never stuck for a costume.
Never once have I been stuck for a costume.
HOGuru famously has a great Captain America costume.
It's true.
And I love telling this story. Every time HOGuru dresses as Captain America for Halloween, he ends up doing Good Samaritan things.
Well, this is going poorly.
So time one, you're driving to a Halloween feast.
No!
HOGuru is dressed as Captain America, full mask, everything. Someone at an intersection had sort of gone into the intersection and realized the light had turned red and backed up and left themselves in reverse, so they were going to cause an accident. So HOGuru gets out of the car, knocks on their window as Captain America, and tells them that they're in reverse. To which the response was, "Thank you."
Well, their reaction was surprise, but yes.
I have to.
So much
I
cash.
have to imagine that was. Yeah.
A story worth telling,
Yeah.
yes. For them later on.
What was the other thing with the bike? I'm trying to remember the thing with the bike the next year.
Oh, just that they had left it on the steps outside of a thing, so I put it away. It wasn't anything big.
Yeah.
Just it was obviously going to get stolen if it got left out, so I put it
And
away.
something with the light too. You turn someone's
Yeah.
lights off or something.
Yes.
Just every time.
It happens a lot.
Yeah, every time. Next time, I'm expecting you to rescue a kitten from a tree.
That wouldn't surprise me. I'm a decent climber. And what do you do for Halloween, Horror King? I really need some health. I am in a bad way. But the enemies, like in that first area with the sword, were dropping health all of the damn time. This time, not so much. So that's the teleportal, eh? Nice. So if I use this, I can go to anywhere else in the dungeon, right? Oh, wait. What was the point of that? Oh, there's only one teleportal in the dungeon. I always do. I'm kidding. I never copy people's ideas, but I would love to start. 'Cause it's a lot less work than having your own ideas.
Oh, for Halloween costume?
I don't know. He hasn't told me the idea yet. See, all of these broken totems. What's going on with these? Oh, I thought monsters were coming out of there. Oh, okay, that looks like a boss arena. I only have 14 hit points, so we're gonna die in the boss arena, but, you know. I was wondering if that guy knew to avoid totems. He didn't. He just looked like he did. Whoa, come on, just die, just die, just die. Oh, thank God. I didn't realize there would be more than one elite enemy per floor, and I'm not comfortable with it. And what the hell is that thing? Like some kind of a giant super brain monster? Or is that just a really elaborate haircut? And oh my God, I've almost leveled up. Do you think I get free health when I level up? Let's find out together. That didn't work as well as I thought it would. No! Giant Spidey! Why am I not leveling up? I'm at full experience and I keep not getting over that hump. Let's see what we got here. Thank you. Okay, I didn't get full health, but I got a chunk of health back. So there you go. Let's go buy some stuff. Okay, movement speed while in Guardian's Rage. What is Guardian's Rage? Oh, I can't use that. Oh, this is Guardian's Rage. Why can I not unlock it? I am level 4. I'm level 3? Oh, I started out at level 0, not at level 1. Okay, that's on me. That's me not paying attention. My bad. Damn roots. No! Oh, that's a lot of spiders. Luckily, the mother spiders are questionably intelligent enough that they don't know to not attack the totem with poison. So that's good. That is a fun thing to do. I've done that before. But I don't put out sweets for kids because I live in an apartment building, so there's no trick-or-treating. They all trick-or-treat at the houses in the neighborhood. And there's like a big thing of candy downstairs in the community room. Alright, I guess we're trying that boss fight. Wish me luck. I do like it when they give support characters.
Not all in the caves were refugees. Some were just traveling merchants stuck in a bind.
Oh, that's pretty cute. This is the second time we've done one of these, but I'm okay with that. That was awesome. Ow! Oh, it's a combo! That's what that is. Wow, I didn't understand that that was a combo. See, 13, 14, 15, 16, 21. Okay. That's what that red bar on the bottom is. It's a combo. Is that everybody? No, that was just wave 1. Oh, crap. That was just wave 1. Oh, I'm in really bad shape now. Oh, I might not be making it much longer. Oh, this is bad. Any way to get some health back there, buddy? Wait, I did get some health back. Did somebody drop a thing, or is there some method for getting health back I'm not aware of? Okay, I've almost got my totem back. See what I mean about how, like, guys dropped a lot more health when I was playing as the swordsman?
Dusted off his clothes, tipped his hat. He invited them to stop by his shop later.
I suspect you're going to enjoy my writing streams, Horror String. Horror King. I watch nothing but horror movies while I'm writing. Yes! Oh, thank God. Totem of Divine Relic, Jin's Potion, heal a portion of your missing health. Ooh. Tell me more. I mean, I think it's more important to have the Totem of Deception, but I will use the health this one time. Oh wait, I didn't need to. I'm done the level and I get full health after I complete a level. Well, still. Glad to have done that. Also, I rescued a person, and that's always worthwhile. Not as worthwhile as saving a puppy. Pretty good. It's not a bad idea at all, Horror King. Woohoo! We did it! We made it through the Silken Caves! Now the boss fight. And I got free health for the boss fight. Hopefully the boss is also distracted by the decoy, but some bosses are immune to that sort of jive. Alright, boss fight, let's do this.
Eyes studied the
Oh,
one
it's a super spider.
so willing
Surprising no
to
one.
walk into their own tomb.
Oh, good. She's going to spawn a bunch of... Wait, where did she go? Whoa! Let me guess. The floor is really sticky and... No! Oh, that sucked. Oh, finally people are dropping some health. You! God damn it! Okay, well this is just ridiculous. How am I possibly supposed to avoid that? Was she spawning new enemies before the old ones are all dead? What is wrong with this lady? Oh right, she wants to murder. Oh my god, she actually did attack the totem. That's great. Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Thank you. Alright, I hit her one time. This is not going fantastically well. I feel like this was the wrong character for this fight. Generally speaking. Come on! Hey, it's health! It didn't matter, I got killed. But wow.
To slip away, wondering if this
It's
was
not,
a
you're getting
death.
teleported out. It's fine. But wow, that sucked. It's not terrible.
They gasped for air.
That is not
as the
a boss that you can fight with this enemy.
Sensation
Sorry, with this
no
character.
hero could become accustomed to.
And
As
so
she
now we
heard
do
John
roguelike,
and Linda
you know,
describe their
dungeon crawling
foray,
from here.
thoughts rushed through Margaret's head. The
Tell me
corruption
more.
had amplified the creature's wickedness, and no longer were they part of the harmony, the rare.
Are spiders really wicked,
With the
though?
new threats
Or are they
looming,
just, like,
Margaret asked
amoral?
Ben to prepare his workshop. He would
Amoral
have to take
predators.
charge of enhancing the warrior family's
Yeah, you will.
weapons and
My
armor.
weapons sucked compared to what I would have needed to kill that thing. Alright, let's do this.
Although in the safety of the Bergsons' house, the young cub was not yet free from danger.
that puppy.
Exhaustion racked the animal's body, its chest heaving for even the smallest of breaths. The family believed several plants found deep in the nearby caves
I have to rescue a puppy by
combined
making
together,
puppy medicine?
could serve to
God, this
remedy
game's
the
great.
situation.
Tell me more. Make an upgrade and enhance Bergson's
Uncle
equipment.
Ben reached out to the familiar warmth of the forge.
Damn right he did.
If they were to reach the top of Mount Morta, their equipment would need to be of the highest quality.
Awesome. Oh. Armor up, nice. Oh, I have to? Okay. Attack damage, movement speed. Oh, both of those sound awesome. Tell me more about this next one. Why can I not do that? Chance to completely dodge. That sounds useful. Always go for damage first, people.
On
here?
calm days, such as these, Mary enjoyed venturing into the nearby grove.
And who
The
would?
woodland creatures came out to lend
Oh my
her
god, it's a
company.
deer!
The smallest
And a
ate
big
from
deer!
her basket, while she took in the serenity of it all.
Oh, I missed what she said! She started to talk into a deer and you cut away so I didn't get to see it, you jerk! Oh, she's playing the violin. Nice. Ooh, tell me more. Oh, cool. Temporary aura that damages that one I remember. Hardy invigoration. Rain. Yeah, I remember that. Wow. I would like to learn about monster. Oh wait, what just happened? I would like to learn about monsters. I can't yet? Oh, okay. Oh, I've unlocked nothing in this game. Okay. Alright, so... Ben's workshop, Uncle Ben can upgrade. Yeah, I know. And this is the pit from whence we go to jungles. Jungles? Caves. Oh, wow. That was bad. I do love that it's hidden behind a fireplace. Like in a creepy movie. Alright, so you confirm. And let's see what happens if we play as Juan instead of Linda. We're going to stop, though. That reminds me, Horror King. After this video, I'll ask if you've seen a very, very important movie. There we go. That is the thing about which I'm speaking. I got a sword. Doing big damage. I got a shield to defend myself. I can slam swords down around me anytime I want. This is absolutely my scene, everybody. No, this seems great. Like, we've been playing this for an hour now, and unstable relic. Swap any divine relic after it's used with another random one. Sounds like a lot of fun, actually. But yes, we've been playing for an hour. Not only have I had no problems with the game, it's just a delight to play. Incredible controls, great animation, really good home hub to go between dungeon runs. Like, I cannot imagine having anything to complain about in this game. Now, that's probably going to change later, as I find stuff about, I find some nits to pick from it. But for right now, I am just very impressed with what they've accomplished with this. I'm almost sad that I waited until it was complete, but I got sent it a bunch early. And I'll be honest with you, I have played so many games that, you know, I play the early thing and then I get so dismayed by whatever flaws it still had that I never go back and check when it's done. And since I only got it like a month before it was actually coming out, you know, I was like, yeah, I'm going to wait and see. You know what? I'm glad I did, because this thing is fantastic. Alright, so, for now, I've been the Hidden Object Guru. Thanks for coming on this journey with me. If you had a good time and you would like to see more, there's buttons coming up to help you with that. Questions, suggestions, related whatnots, go in the comments section below the video. We'll see you back here for more new and upcoming games. Wow, that's that thing is badass. But until then, I'm going to say au revoir. Alright, what are my new abilities? Ow! That hurts so much! Heaven's Strike calls swords down upon the Heavenspawn John's enemies. We already had that. Shield of Thorns, melee attackers take damage when blocked by John's shield. Yeah. Alright, so the thing is, if I hit this, it doesn't blow up immediately, does it? Hey, you got time to dive away. This game is so cool. Oh yes, Horror King, have you seen Ghost Watch? So were you wondering, does he have some way to defend himself while he's got the shield up? Yeah, he can do like a stab through the shield and it's badass. Okay. That's right, like all heroes, he doesn't need to put down the shield to complete the fight. To complete fighting. Wow. To continue fighting. Sometimes I worry that I don't have the best words. Oh, come on. Totally reasonable. Come on, we got you. And you are donezo. What a high-quality game. Just love everything they've done with this. I have to assume that the spiders that the mother spiders spawn don't give you any experience points, because then you could just farm them for experience and give you a pair. Oh, I get it. The guys in the first area gave you so many health potions because they wanted you to survive the tutorial. I get it. Yes, it is a fake TV broadcast about investigating ghosts, and it's... how do I put this? The best horror movie ever made? I think it's all available on, I think it's, I mean, don't quote me on this and you can check for yourself. I think it's available on YouTube, the whole thing from beginning to end. It's, in many ways, the ultimate Halloween movie. It's made in England, aired on British television. Probably the best Halloween movie ever made. It's about a news broadcast doing a, investigation of a haunted house on Halloween night, and that's literally all I'll tell you about it. It's true. No one has the best words. Whoa! Glad I didn't slow down. Yeah, this thing's great. Way to go, children of Morta. Aww.
The halls of Anea Daya, so mesmerizing in their magnificence, were to be found at the end of a long
Weird that we're
road.
doing a cutscene between the two levels.
And a hero never knows what is awaiting them at the end of a road.
Too
Moving
true.
is more important than reaching.
And striving more important than accomplishing. I get it. Will do. Actually, I'm going to open a videos tab, Maddie, so we can keep general for random chat and announcements and you know, stream announcements. I agree. Thumbs up emoji. Ugh. I really don't like these blessed enemies. Who is casting slime underneath me? It's very weird. Oh. We're having a good run, peeps. I know that's the nature of runs, that they go good and bad. Oof, this is punishing. Alright. Exit to desktop. No, I know. It's fine. We'll just continue later, but that thing is fantastic. It does not have Martin Freeman in it. You might be thinking of Ghost Stories. The adaptation of the famous play Ghost Stories, but it stars Martin Freeman. Alright, next up, we're going to play The Beast Inside. We played this demo ages ago, earlier this year, and I gotta say, I liked it. Liked it a lot. It had one unbelievably frustrating puzzle that stopped the thing dead. Made me want to quit the game. But we barreled through, and honestly, it worked out perfectly. I ended up being very satisfied with the experience. And y'all should check out that video if you want to see an earlier version of the game. Are you in the Discord, Horror King? Because I can, I'll find a link to Ghost Watch. But you gotta be sure to watch it at night, in the dark, as close to Halloween as possible. Hidden Object Guru here with another look at the beast inside. Tried to strangle me. He would have succeeded if it wasn't for the man in the top hat and mask. He chilled, judged, and ran. What is happening? They're really jumping us right into the plot, aren't they? Anyway, we last played the game's prologue, where you play a guy who, along with his wife, is driving up to their new home. And you then flash back to the distant past, where a guy who was, I think, just back from the Civil War is arriving at that same home exactly 100 years earlier. And now we're playing as, I think, the guy in the past, just based on how the house looks. Does not represent the final game.
I heard them. Oh, it's happening again.
Well, I'm a little worried now. Yeah, definitely the past segment. Damn! It's weird that they told us the story of what was going to happen in the scene, and then showed us the scene. Oh, hell. Oh, this looks bad. Ah! Oh! Oh! Oh, God! What is wrong with you, Top Hat Man? That was more violence than I was expecting.
Christ, I can't do it on my own.
There's so much blood. Dear God, is this one of the guests?
I don't know. Go get someone. He'll bleed to death.
Press on the wound. I'll get help.
The janitor is upstairs. Room 207. Where are you? Who is this? Easy. Don't try to get up. Lord, no one will ever talk me into a mountain trip again.
There he
Yikes.
is. Looks like that missing fellow. The detective showed guests his daguerreotype.
Detective?
Detective?
I mean, that nosy fop Walter Gilman? Holy Mother of God! I have to telegraph the sheriff.
No. This man needs a doctor.
I've seen wounds like this. It's only a matter of minutes.
Damn.
These voices, there's so many of them.
Wow, this is messed up.
I think
Ghost Watch is from 1990, Horror King.
They said that a certain detective, Walter Gilman, looked for the judge. If he was interested in missing people from the area, he might know something about my father's disappearance as well.
Good point.
Maybe at the reception desk I can find out his room.
Wow, objectives. You have to manually grab items in the world and like move the controller
Reception keys.
to open and close them.
207.
See? It's kind of awkward, as it always is in games like this. Hadachi? Hmm?
It's him. Judge John Norton, father's former associate. Is that possible?
I'd say.
Just witnessed a crime from a decade ago? Getting lost. Memories and delusions. All bleeding into one.
Creepy.
Judge. Someone has been looking for him.
I don't want to say this is too obvious, but Walter Gilman definitely sounds like the name of a dude who, you know, lives in Innsmouth. I'll just say that in the nicest way possible. Need a key for that. Oh, okay, because I was going to send you a link to it. That's harder to do if you're not on the Discord. Not impossible. Gah! Well, that's not good. Hey. This is why people get killed in horror movies, by the way, in case you're wondering.
Opening doors?
No, having a bookcase go flying down a hallway that it was blocking moments earlier, and then me being like, well, I guess I should investigate in that direction now.
No, run away.
If only I could, I would. Damn
The
it.
spookiest situations I've been in, you know what I did?
Ran away.
Ran away.
It's true. But you never solved any judge's murders, did you? Solved any judge's murders, did you?
No?
Well, there's your answer.
Well, no, that wasn't a judge.
There you go. Alright, so I'm currently at 113. I need to get to 207 to find the janitor. Because presumably the janitor will have keys to all of these locked doors. Nice looking mansion. I was wondering, is the whole game going to be set in that one house, or are we going to go from location to location? And this suggests the interesting turn that we're going to be going from location to location. Sorry, what kind of hat is that? Like a conquistador helmet? Weird. For nothing is secret, that shall not be made manifest, neither anything hid, that shall not be known and come abroad. Alright, thanks. Hey, sleeping angel statue. You go take a nap somewhere. Oh, what is this? Oh, it's matches. I see. And I can light the matches. I can light the various candles I find everywhere. Nothing behind the chair. It's often best to examine chairs. Sorry, Mr. Book. You got throwed. Oh, there was already a lit candle in here. That's embarrassing. Alright, what have we got? Nothing here. Oh ho! It's a metal pot that I can't do anything with. Alright, wash basin or bedpan, what have you. That is a lot of knives. Oh, they're just butter knives. Okay. I was worried. Oh, hello. Is that oil? I feel like that might be oil. I don't want to say that this game is being too stingy with its resources, but each of these matchbooks has like 1 or 2 matches in it. That's crazy. I have seen ghost stories. We covered it on the AVOD. I assume it was a weeping angel, but it was just a baby one, so I'm not too afraid. At most, they could send me a week back in time. At most. 13, 15, 12, okay.
Everybody always criticizes Stephen Moffat, and we all love the Weeping Angels.
How can you not, though? Oh, hello. So what is in my inventory? I got 7 things of kerosene. I got a mysterious key. I've got a lockpick? What? Well, why aren't I picking these locks?
You're so offended.
Well, there's all these locks everywhere. I've been running into these locked doors. I'm like, I got a lockpick. I think it's okay. I think it's creepy moment to moment, but I was disappointed with the ending, and I think when fully assembled, it didn't really amount to much.
Qu'est-ce que c'est?
Ghost stories.
Ah.
Step down. There she goes.
Sorry.
I'm going to forgive you this once, but only because you deserve it.
Finished all my work, though.
I know, I'm very proud of you. See, it's got a padlock on it, so you'd think that would mean this is the kind of thing you could pick the lock, but no. Well, I just told you how they worked, Horror King. How could I not? Alright, what have we got there?
Speaking of Halloween.
Nice. Everybody knows about the Weeping Angels. It's the best, they're the stars of the best episode of Doctor Who that's ever happened.
Yep.
And probably ever will happen. There's never going to be a better episode of Doctor Who than Blink. Sorry, people who like other doctors. Compensation for what?
Well, amongst the horror episodes.
No, I just think overall it's the best.
I'd have to go back and watch some of the great, Tom Baker run.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I like City on the, what is it, City of Doom? The wonderful one about, the wonderful not Terry Pratchett, Douglas Adams one about art forgery and a weird
Oh God, I
plant
love that
man.
one.
Yeah.
It's just
City of
there's some
Death?
truly great City of Death.
City of Death.
City of
Yeah,
Death.
but it's a baby. That's what I'm saying, Horror King. It's a baby weeping angel. I doubt it'd be able to send me back very far in time. What is this?
I mean, HOGuru's tall.
The broken watch stopped at 255.
As a professional writer, he has a large, font of knowledge to pull from. So if he really went really far back in time, you would, I think, rule the world.
That's a bit of a stretch. I don't know how to make gunpowder. That's a good thing to learn, everybody. If you travel through time, in case you're worried about traveling through time, learn the exact combinations of saltpeter, charcoal, and, oh, this is bad. Saltpeter, charcoal, don't say it. Sulfur. Wow, that was bad. That you need to put together to make gunpowder. And then you only get sent like 20 years past, and it's like, yeah, we've got gunpowder. Thanks. It's a nice creepy mansion. Sorry, a hotel. I'll give them that. It's a good location. Maybe the padlock symbol means you just can never open this thing? And it's just a shortcut to tell you that so you don't try? So, like, key-locked doors have a key. And then you can never open them, have a... Oh, hell. They did the automatic camera pull thing.
God, who is this? What is he doing here?
Who is who? I don't see anybody. You know what, let's just find out where 207 is, then we'll circle back around and start searching the place. Alright, so I'm here. Oh, I'm at 207. Apparently the janitor gets a frigging 3-room suite? This is not the kind of hotel I'm familiar with. But okay. The sexiest fantasy room of all. The utility closet. So who's voicing the Joker? Because Keith David's coming back to be Spawn.
Oh, in the Mortal Item?
Yeah.
Damn, there's a chain.
I need bolt cutters, gotcha. Yeah, they actually did a really good job. They got Kari Hiroyuki Tagawa to come back and provide the likeness and voice for Shang Tsung.
I was just reading that.
Yeah, which is pretty awesome. Keith David is going to be Spawn again, because he was Spawn in the cartoon. So that's kind of huge. But the question is, who are they going to be the Jokers? Is it going to be Troy Baker? Because I know Mark Hamill's not coming back for no video game again. He's like, I did Arkham Knight, that's that.
He's a little busy.
He's a busy man, but it's only, 2 days' work. I just think he doesn't want to do it. But if he did, he would entertain people.
Yeah.
People would love him.
Although, he does read, he does do the Joker to read Trump tweets every now and then.
That is pretty funny, yeah. I have not heard of the King of Random. I can remember I upset my father after the accident, found out what happened to George, he was really terrified. Blackstone, New Hampshire. Oh. Okay. Damn. Oh, Jekyll. Okay. How do I... Oh, there we go. I like now they have so much kerosene lying around.
Trevor Noah's back.
What's Tuesday?
Yeah, no, it's just, you know.
Oh, right,
He was
yeah.
off for an extended period of time.
He was. So who hosts? I mean, do they rotate hosts when his voice is done?
No, they were scheduled to be off the week after, so they just had an extended vacation. And they do air, like, some compilation stuff that's just, like, stuff edited together, like the best of so-and-so.
What the hell is that? A ghost lady? Fun fact, turns out that Yagmeet Singh's brother is a frigging hero.
Christ.
So he was doing an event, and the head of the Canadian Nazi Party, whatever, I mean, I don't know what they actually call their party, comes up to him and starts asking him questions about Islam. And instead of doing the thing that Sikhs have to do all the time is, why would I know anything about Islam? I'm a blanking Sikh. Instead of doing that, he's like, your racism has no place in Canada.
Yeah.
And he would not, and all he would say in response is, your racism has no place in Canada.
Yeah,
I'm like, you're a friggin' hero, buddy.
Yeah.
If I was in your riding, I would vote for you. But he lives in Toronto, so I don't have that option.
Oh, is his brother also running? I didn't know.
But he's already, no, he's an MPP.
Oh, I didn't realize.
Or he might be an MP. No, he's an MP, sorry. Yeah, he is in the real parliament, not the provincial parliament. Yeah. He's great. Yeah, the Doctor Dances and the Empty Child are good episodes. I just don't think they're, I mean, I love them.
Oh, I do like the Doctor Dances.
Yeah, Empty Child and Doctor Dances are fantastic.
Well,
those were the Stephen Moffat episodes, and
one of our favorite characters gets introduced.
Yeah, and that's where we got Captain Jack.
They would later go on to ruin.
Oh, he would later be completely ruined, but he was a very great introduction. No, nothing in there.
Oh, American Torchwood, you destroyed Torchwood.
No, I still think the previous Torchwood ending.
Oh, it was pretty bad too, but...
Yeah. Children of Earth was pretty bad too, but American Torchwood was unadulterated trash.
Yeah.
Like, literally, there was nothing but trash. And you think, isn't trash by its nature adulterated because it's full of random things? No, but every specific element of it, every tiny bit of it was trash. There was nothing good in there. That you can say, well, this was one good thing, completely surrounded by trash. It was just trash from beginning to end. Oh, good, a ghost is knocking on the door. Just what I was hoping would happen today. Maybe he's knocking on the window? A letter, you say? So one of they dug up all those Stephen Moffat things. Which one is that, Maddie? They dug up all those old Stephen Moffat Usenet posts, and one of the best ones that he ended up using years later was him saying that, yeah, that's just his name. We have the word doctor because that's how much he's been hanging out around Earth. It's just his name.
Yeah.
He's not a doctor. His name is Doctor. It's a Gallifreyan name, and it's come to mean something to us because of him. That's a great idea.
My favorite one was, what was the one? It was.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we're not supposed to understand his version of time travel or science.
Yeah.
Time travel doesn't have to make sense.
Yeah, because it's science that is that far beyond our comprehension.
I found that fascinating.
Yeah. Nice.
I love it when you find
So,
stuff like
here's
that.
the great part about Unreal Engine 4 that I keep saying whenever I play an Unreal Engine 4 game. He might mean the Vincent Van Gogh episode. That did have a church in the woods. But I feel like he would remember it was he said he liked the one with the church in the woods, and I'm like, Vincent Van Gogh episode? There was a church in the woods in that, but
that is one of the best episodes.
It's one of the all-time best episodes of Doctor Who.
And not necessarily horror. I mean, there is a horror monster in it,
Yeah.
but that's so not a part of the story.
But it's to the show's detriment that they felt they needed to put a monster in there, like they do every week. So this is what I always say about Unreal Engine 4. The most gorgeous interiors you'll ever seen complete garbage outdoors, which they're hiding by having rain and fog. Yeah. Oh, wow, they stopped Boris Johnson.
What the hell is this?
That's fantastic.
Looks like
Jesus.
a slaughter.
Well, everyone hates him, and no one wants a Brexit, so yeah, I feel like it would be a good move. Ew.
I better grab that tool and get out of here.
Who murdered all these people?
We should cut through the chain in the janitor's room.
No, that is my plan. I know what the hacksaw is for. I'm just unpleasant. I can't read that?
Yeah.
Seriously, why is it we always getting the shots of Kronos eating his children?
Yeah. I always enjoy when you find stuff by, like, writers that have worked in the same, like, medium whatever.
Yeah.
From when they were fans of that thing.
Yeah.
Like, remember that, was it Roy Thomas? No, it was Guy Gardner? No. Fox.
Gardner Fox?
Gardner Fox. That when he wrote the fan letter into the Flash as like a kid.
Oh no, it was Roy Thomas.
It was Roy Thomas.
Yeah. He's like, Roy Thomas wrote in a letter when Gardner Fox was writing the Flash saying, "Hey, since you're bringing back the Flash, why not bring back those wonderful comedy characters, the Tweedledum and Tweedledee or whatever they were called?" I thought that was a wonderful thing, and then the editors were like, "Oh, that's a good idea." And then you look at it and it's like, "Oh, it's Roy Thomas. It's the Roy Thomas who wrote that letter." It's fantastic.
There's a few of them.
Yeah, no, he was a huge fan. That's The Nightmare. Okay, these are all very famous paintings. Well, I mean, no, they're reproductions, but there you go.
Will today's equivalent of that be, I guess, Reddit posts?
Maybe, yeah. I mean, if we found Stephen Moffat's Usenet posts, sure we can find that. Okay. See, this is what I'm saying, like...
He spent most of his life here, and after death, he's still the...
How do I open that? Oh. Oh, I think I have to move this out of the way.
From
Oh,
what I can see,
wow.
our shore
There were live views of the hurricane from the space station this morning.
I assume they were terrifying.
I assume they were too.
Tom Baker is my second favorite Doctor, right after Peter Capaldi. So I can't use the hacksaw on that. Now I'm so baffled about when this hacksaw is supposed to be used.
Favorite James Bond?
Oh, that's easy. Roger Moore.
I still haven't convinced you it's Pierce
I
Brosnan.
mean, Pierce Brosnan's a close second. But I mean...
I almost had you convinced one night. I had you
Yeah.
ready to agree with me.
But then I'm like, yeah, but The Spy Who Loved Me.
Yeah, but GoldenEye.
GoldenEye's
And
incredible.
by the way, the other day when we were talking about 90s movies, how did we not mention GoldenEye?
GoldenEye might be the best James Bond movie.
It is.
Yeah, probably is.
See, The Spy Who Loved Me is great.
106,
but it's
gotcha.
just horribly hindered by an awful just
The worst
actress.
Bond girl, yeah.
Yeah.
Mrs. Ringo Starr, Barbara Bach.
Yeah. Whereas everybody in GoldenEye does a fantastic
Yeah,
job.
everybody's perfect.
And it also has what's his name in it. You know, I'm Invincible.
Oh, yes, oh, God. Nightcrawler. Alan Cummings.
Who
No
is
Espagues.
Hilarious.
Calm down, you drunken steer with a guest. Aww. It's so weird that it's like he was in that and a couple other tiny character parts, and then he got super famous by being in a Broadway revival of Cabaret. He played the Joel Grey part in Cabaret on Broadway, and everyone's like, "This guy's amazing!" And boom, huge career from then on.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
We forgot to buy his book, didn't we?
Oh no.
His famously catty book about Hollywood.
Yeah. How many episodes are in that first season of Doctor Who that costs $45 on YouTube?
Isn't it only 13 episodes or something like that?
No, original Doctor Who.
Oh, original Doctor.
I have to assume he's talking about original Doctor Who. Oh, this is bad. Just run faster! I do not like running across ladders on top of cliffs. That is not my scene at all. Now, if I'm smart, I will lock this back up. Thank you. Okay. Still don't have a key use for this key. It's weird. And now he's going to be in Suicide Squad. Peter Capaldi.
Yeah, that's weird.
Weird news. No idea who he's
Also,
playing, but
and apparently so is what's his name from SNL?
I don't know.
Yeah, the crazy one. Pete Davidson.
Really?
Yeah.
I wonder who he'll be playing.
The current theory is that he'll be playing himself.
Waka Waka. That would be great, though. I'm not going to lie. That would be fantastic.
And I meant crazy in a compliment.
No, of course. Don't worry. I don't think so. Ah! God
Jesus
damn
Christ,
it!
don't yell.
I'm the one who got scared.
Is this a ghost? Or did I completely lose my mind?
The answer is both. Do not open. Looks like the janitor's serious problem with one of his guests. Yeah, people didn't call people fucking weirdos in 1864.
No. They
That's
did
not a thing.
So not a thing.
The combination to the padlock is anger?
An odd duck? Yes.
Alright.
No.
Oh no, I agree. I hate every ape I see, from chimpanzee to chimpanzee. That might be the best rhyme in the history of rhyming.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know that I've ever heard anything more clever than I hate every ape I see, from chimpanzee to chimpanzee. I could be playing this with a controller, couldn't I? What?
Dyson made a hairdryer.
Oh, weird.
I'm fascinated.
Alright, well I know what you're getting for Christmas. Do you need a new hairdryer?
Have you not noticed the duct
Oh, it's
tape?
covered in duct tape, yes,
Holding
you're right.
mine together.
That's true. Alright, there you go. Problem solved. Somebody write that down for me so I don't forget it later. Because she definitely will.
I will. Although if it's, like, horribly expensive...
Oh no,
please
I
do
won't.
not.
Don't worry. I'm not a monster. A to chimpanzee. Alright, so I gotta get into 205 or 2 and 6. Let's check which key I had. The key I had is a set of keys. So that is 106. Okay, that's not the one I want. Oh, did I just have the key to B-Wing and not any specific... Oh, that's weird. Well, I freaked out from the ghost, and she freaked out from hearing me freak out. So there was actually not a simultaneous freak out, but a cascading freak out.
Yep.
Which some would say is the best kind of freak out. I don't know if I agree with that, but some would say that. Got so much extra kerosene. Maybe I should actually use some of it and start using this. I'm walking the whole way without my old lamp on. There we go. Like, what am I saving it for? It's like a health potion in a video game. Like, what am I saving all these potions for? I'm gonna over-level the last boss no matter what, so friggin' use the potions, dude. That's weird. Guess I gotta go downstairs and use the 106. Yeah, but I would never see that because I don't use a hairdryer because my hair's too short. Hairdryer is only for people with long hair. Or who want to style their hair, you know, fashionably. My hair is, you know, half an inch long. So, not really. I literally step out of the shower and 3 minutes later I have dry hair without ever touching it. Well, that's creepy. Hey, weirdo doll. One of the things that's so weird about this game is you can't put stuff back down after you've picked it up. You have to either... You can only rotate it and throw it. I'm like, come on, guys. Yeah, the Harry Potter books have curses in them, apparently. So they can't be in Tennessee County schools. The world's a scary
Because
place.
an exorcist said the spells and curses are real.
Yeah. Levioso indeed.
Oh, god damn.
Oh. I just love Alan Moore's line in his history of comic books of that Stan Lee was the inventor of the two-dimensional character.
It's valid.
Yeah, like he's a superhero, but he also has trouble. He's also unpopular in high school. All right,
Stan Lee was the inventor of self-marketing.
it's true.
Like, don't get me wrong. I think Stan Lee's great. I think he gave us a lot of iconic characters.
But he was a shameless
And
self-promoter. Yeah,
Alan Moore is really diminishing what he did for the comic book.
that's a good joke, though.
It's a great joke, but he is diminishing
Oh,
what
yeah.
he did for the comic book world. But, you know, Stan Lee, and I don't blame him for being a shameless self-promoter. It's a compliment.
Yeah.
But there are times in his career when I'm like, hey, maybe you could
Let's
have
just say
mentioned
that,
the co-creator.
Let's just say that Alan Moore never really forgave him for how he treated Jack Kirby and Steve Ditko.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he's like, he might be a cool dude now, but he sure as hell didn't treat his artists well.
Yeah.
Or give them any credit.
No.
Or money.
No. I mean, for crying out loud, Jack Kirby now has a credit on that first Thor movie, but that was
He
like
didn't at the time.
all his
All 100% his visual designs.
Yeah.
He did all of the concept art for that movie.
Yeah.
Except for Thor's costume, which was...
Oh shit.
Oh,
Simonson?
Brian Hitch?
I thought it was Walt Simonson.
No, it's
that's
based on the
writer.
Ultimates.
You're right.
Is that Brian Hitch?
I think it's Brian Hitch, yeah.
One of those guys who does realistic art. Anyway, might have been insufferable bad, but I can't deny that he kept calling me a lunatic a moment and passed him deranged. Possibly he brought a psychiatrist all the way out. Maybe it's about some other boy. Oh. His psychiatrist is Herbert West's Reanimator.
Okay, that's kind of fun.
Oh, that's fantastic. He was not a psychiatrist. He would be a terrible psychiatrist.
That's really alarming.
Yeah. Oh, do not
Like-
let Herbert West Reanimator.
Okay,
Into
so you're
your head.
depressed. Watch, what's that Netflix show called? That's
Which
like
one?
just telling someone, you'd be better off to tell someone to watch the 13
Oh, 13 Reasons. Yes, 13
13
Reasons
Reasons?
Why.
Then send them to that shrink.
That's true. Yeah. Cat dead, details later. Oh. I'm really starting to hate this ghost lady.
Stan Lee's own self-promotion might be why we have such a great cinematic Marvel universe.
Oh, yeah. That wouldn't surprise me at all.
So, you know.
Woohoo!
Thank
Block
Kevin
picking!
Smith for that?
With a cylinder across the outline, block it quickly using the left mouse button. Block, you need to block all the cylinders. Okay. Using the mouse, place the lockpick under one of the cylinders, move up and down to raise the cylinder.
Which, seriously, that Stan Lee appearance might be my favorite one.
Oh, I see.
The one from Captain Marvel, where he's
Yeah,
reading the
that was
Mallrats
very
script.
funny.
And I still maintain the makers of that movie had a moment of
Come
pure and
on.
utter panic, like, what, a month before that movie was released? About that scene?
Yep.
Because, like, a
Oh.
month before that movie was to be released, that was already in there.
Yep.
And Kevin Smith had a major heart attack. Yeah. Yeesh.
That would have looked weird. Oh, hello. I seem to have found some sort of mystery cube. A pyrite lump left apart from other smart come fool's gold, but these brought considerable wealth to the Hyde and Whitehead families. What do they use pyrite for? Is it integral in some sort of steel production?
I think so, yeah.
Hmm.
I'm blanking right now.
Okay.
It'll come to me later.
Yes, I have heard about the island of dolls from the internet. I saw plenty of pictures. You know, that creepy island that, like, people have gone there and hung up dolls there, and so the island is completely made up of dolls.
Yeah, I plan never to go there.
No, that's my plan too. We're right on the same page with that one.
This is when you're like, oh shit.
Yeah, just don't go there.
Go there.
No. They're doing everything they can to make it clear that you shouldn't go there, so just agree with them. Not great
People
rug
that
physics.
want to spend a night in a haunted mansion and will pay
don't
for
do that.
right. Like, no! Because, like, here in town, I don't know if you still can, but you used to be able to stay a night in the haunted old jail.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no!
Just don't.
Okay, first of all, it's a really creepy, like, old jail where a lot of people died. Not a pleasant death.
Yep.
And, like, just no! How about you don't spend a night in the haunted jail? How about you
It seems
do
like
that?
a better answer. Is there a place I've missed? Weasel!
Apparently Justin Bieber has, like, a really heartwarming Instagram post where he talks about his drug use and his depression. Like,
Good for him. I'm
Is
not going
that
to read it.
for all
I
of
am
his
glad that
behavior.
he's getting his life
Yeah.
straight. I mean, I can't imagine what being the most famous person in the world at age 14 would do to you.
Yeah.
But I'm glad he's coming out of it. I'm still not interested in him, but I'm glad he's coming out of it.
Me too. I feel like he and Drew Barrymore need to have a sit down now.
Seems like that would be a good fit. Okay, why can I move this? Why would I want to move this? Oh, is it so I can climb over that? Okay, maybe it's so I can climb over that. Can I jump on top of this thing? Oh, yeah, there it is. I've never been to the Tower of London. I understand it's extremely haunted. Okay, is that somebody with... Okay, that's someone with spikes sticking out of their eyes. So, this is about to get disgusting, everyone. Just FYI.
This must be what that
Oh, it's their
stupid
chest.
janitor was writing about. He died of a
But his eyes were also, you know, really messed up. Yeah, just keep not looking at it. That's going to be for the best. Oof. I don't know. I stole a Union soldier uniform, murdered 3 innocent people, also planned an assassination of the president. Jesus. Okay. Wow. Damn. Oh, okay. It's a message from John Wilkes Booth's brother.
So, the Union uniform was just a disguise. It's all getting more and more mysterious.
So this game involves a plot to kill Lincoln? Somebody better tell Lincoln about this. That's creepy. Is it an awesome tour of the Tower of London? Oh my gosh, I was wrong. It was Earth all along. Oh, you finally made a monkey. What do you know about Planet of the Apes? The movie or the planet?
These damn roots again. They seem too tough for me just to break them.
Looks like I'm gonna have to set them on fire.
Hands, I need some kind of sharp tool.
Oh, they're back in town. Cool.
And you're gonna be playing the lead. The human. It's the role I was born to play. Not much Canadian folklore. Like I said, I can tell you about Ogopogo, Manipogo, Wendigos, a little bit about werewolves, the wonderful story of the Coureur de Bois, who Satan said, I know you guys are lonely, so I'll fly you on a canoe home. for Christmas. And so they got in a flying canoe and they were going home. And then one of the guys said, Jesus, yeah, thank God, or Jesus Christ. And Satan was like, well, if that's the way you feel, and he dropped him. It's like they broke the spell of Satan's help. And then, of course, there's the town of Trois Pistoles, which this is true. They're trying to buy a church. They were trying to build a church. And there was a ton of work to be done. You know, huge amounts of stones to be moved, and they were having a lot of trouble doing it. People were getting injured. It wasn't going well, and they prayed to God for assistance. And it didn't get any easier. No one came to help them. And then one of them said, here's what we're going to do. Hear me out. I know this is going to sound crazy. Oh, crap.
Couldn't just get up and walk away.
I know this is going to sound crazy. Whoa!
Let me go.
Tell the story in a minute.
Help!
It's a zombie.
You of your life, you Yankee bastard. You did
I'll get back to the story.
Licking my papers,
Wow. Oh! So it did end up getting them in the eyes like I thought he would. Well, that's good. Come on, throw the bomb in his face. Oh. Why did it blow up? I pressed the button too early. Anyway, so they said, how about this? Let's try praying to Satan. How badly can that go? So they pray to Satan for help building the church. And the next day, a giant black stallion turns up. Like a horse bigger than any horse anyone had ever seen. And it worked tirelessly to like hoist carts of stones. And they would attach pulleys to it and it would lift up their elevator. And it worked for the whole year it took them to build the chapel. And then it just and then they're like thank you Satan for coming in the form of a horse. And then the horse left and nobody ever saw the horse again.
Let me go.
And now there's a beer commemorating that.
I will relieve you of your life, you
That is the story of the chapel at Trois Pistoles in Quebec. God wouldn't help him, so they asked Satan, and Satan was, yeah, I'll help you build a church, whatever.
There's a lot of great inventions.
Alright, so wait, here we go. You had to wait until the circle was tight enough. Gotcha. Someone who just got hoisted by his own petard. That's literally true. A petard is a tiny breaching charge, and so a grenade is kind of the same thing. You were saying?
I can't believe it. This isn't
No,
happening.
almost none.
Wow,
I
you're
know,
missing
right?
out.
I agree.
I'm horrible at remembering
Ew.
details, but wow, you're so missing out.
I agree.
Again, I went to a church when I was a kid where the minister was like, everybody knows all these Jesus stories.
Let's tell some Aboriginal stories. Ew!
kind
The
of
roots
awesome.
are bleeding. And I know roots do actually bleed when you cut them, but it's one of my favorite stories of Quebec mythology.
Yeah.
The church at Trois Pistoles.
Strangely supernatural reference at once.
Weird.
Not, they didn't get it right, but they referenced it.
It's a nice story.
It is shot in Canada, so
They've probably heard it.
I mean, it is Vancouver, which is pretty far from it.
But still, it's a good story.
There's a beer, so you know.
Yeah. I was in Quebec, and I found out you could buy beer in a grocery store in Quebec. And and I was like, yeah, I'll buy a beer for the first time ever. I don't like beer, so I thought, what the hell? And so I went through all the bottles, and one of them had a demonic horse on it. And I'm like, huh, got to be a story behind that. So I looked it up, and yeah, it's an amazing
So
story.
you were like 18?
No, like 20.
Oh, great.
I wasn't like just going to Quebec. It's when I lived in Montreal.
At the age of 20 that you could just buy beer at the grocery store in
I
Quebec?
did know. I just never went because I
Oh.
don't like beer. And why would I go to Quebec if I didn't have to? Ouch.
You lived on the border. Like,
Yeah, there's no
you lived
if you
closer
don't
to
like
the border
beer.
than I did. I went all the time with my parents, and my mother always bought beer in the grocery store.
If
in
you
Quebec.
don't like beer, there's no reason to go to Quebec. I know that sounds harsh, but you have no idea what Hull was like in the 1990s.
I do, which
It's
is why
much
we went
better
to
now.
Montreal.
Yeah, it's much better now.
Remember, we were going to Montreal.
That's true. You were going to
'cause
Montreal.
We were very close to Montreal.
The good city.
Yeah.
This isn't a bad lockpicking minigame. It's kind of hilariously unrealistic.
It was a big deal to buy beer the first time.
She does know Canadian folklore, but she's not in a headspace to tell a bunch right now, because we're playing a video game.
And I have
You were supposed to check every possibility.
Oh, here we go.
You're a judge, and you should know how to bend the law without breaking it.
Damn!
Contract states you can both hand over
Totes.
your shares without each other's consent.
You know it.
Sorry, George, but you signed it yourself.
So they were stealing the mine.
That bastard would try to outwit me, and that his demented spawn would sneak into the mine.
What are demented
What do you
spawns?
expect?
The brat cannot inherit. We have to persuade that
Oh.
old fart somehow, or we'll end up with nothing.
Well, that's bad.
Really happened. Did they plot against my father and me?
Yes, and to kill Lincoln, weirdly. By sea from Jim Penn. I can't get that song out of my head. It's too good. Oh, hello. I just found some keys, everybody. Where do they go? Oh. 107, 208, and 302.
All I
Nice.
need to do is go back to the reception desk and find Gilman in guest registry.
Damn right I do. And that should be super easy to do, given how this place is not at all an obvious maze. I mean, come on, peeps. A cruel murderer. Oh. Damn. I'm learning a lot about this guy's past. So there's that creepy house. There's a disagreement over a mine. There's a crazy murderer. There's a ton of ghosts. Jacob Hyde and George Whitehead. Oh, you finally made a monkey out of me. I love you, Dr. Zaius. Seriously, though, it's weird enough that they're all speaking English. But then they do a Tim Burton remake, and the humans can talk? You've defeated the entire purpose of the story. Oh, she seems pissed about
It
something.
wasn't Earth all along either, was it?
No.
I forget. Was there any twist?
No. No twists. Just a terrible movie.
Before he gets me.
He goes back to Earth. Oh, crap. Ow. Okay, well, I didn't know there was a guy with a pickaxe at the bottom of the stairs. Excuse me. They get back to Earth, and Tim Roth has gone back to Earth earlier and conquered America for apes using time travel. It's very dumb.
Yep.
Almost cartoonishly so. Do-do-do-do. Alright, let's hope I can do this sprinting away from danger a little better this time. I will take those matches, thank you very much. Turn on the light in hopes of seeing better. A ghost who could have seen that coming. I know when this game's done. I mean, that's this year, but when this year?
I need to get out from here before he gets me.
Yeah, there's no way you could know someone was running up those stairs. Well, that's a dead end. Oh, there it is. So once again, the thing flying out of a doorway, that was supposed to tip you off that you're supposed to go that way, not run away from it. Oof. It seems like he had an axe to pick with me. See? Pickaxe, axe to pick. Anyway, I thought it was clever. I'm frequently wrong. Who's the character who is often wrong? Ooh. See, why are these doors so hard to open when I'm sprinting away from monsters?
I need to get out from here before he gets me.
Alright, so you go down this, step through a thing. I agree, kitten. I agree. Alright. Bad ears?
Some air pressure change.
Oh, that's the worst.
I lost the hearing
Oh, that
for a
sucked.
moment when it started ringing.
I think I lost them. Nice. Or maybe not.
Which room did the detective stay in?
Whew. Ah, there we go. I believe I'm looking for George Eliot.
He was staying in room 213. It's upstairs. He never checked out. There should be a spare key somewhere.
No, but there's one to
Jesus.
202.
The key for room 203 is missing.
I love these, like...
Get back from room
I love that this guy has immediately gone... Well, I guess I'll go back to finding that detective. I mean, yeah, I was just chased by both a ghost lady and a pickaxe monster, but, you know, that part's over, so... Back to work? What I'm saying is more resilient than I would be in a similar situation. I'm not saying this place is haunted, but a wall just appeared inside the door I went through literally seconds earlier. I mean, it was like 90 seconds, so you say a minute and a half. Whoa, ghost. I'm gonna say, this place is ghost-tacular. Ghost-delicious? One of those. Alright, we're doing it, peeps.
Hurry, I need to hide. From 202, I can easily get to the next room. I need to know how much he has found out.
Ah, the worst part of every modern horror game. The part where a dude is like patrolling an area and you have to run from cover to cover. You know, the part no one has ever enjoyed doing. That part. I can't read that at all. So 202 is at the end of the hallway, so I just have to run past him. Well, that's easier said than done. Hey, good. More creepy angels. I don't think he saw me. He saw me. Does the entire search bar start dancing? Because that would make sense. Damn you, Judge Whitehead! You crazed murderer! Murderer? Is that how you say that word? Alright, so, here we go. So I guess we're going to try to, like, walk instead of crouch walk? So you can't move fast while you're crouched.
From 202, I can easily get to the next room. I need to know how much he has found out.
That'll keep him out, right? Yeah! I like he's like, from 202 I can easily get to the next room. What are you basing that on, dude? I mean, yeah, the rooms have lots of holes in them, but easily? You didn't bring a pickaxe, did you? I mean, that guy out there has one, but... It's not like you can ask to borrow it. Alright. Better be a good file on this Lincoln
Gilman!
assassination.
Open the door. We need to talk. Just you and me.
Oh, Joe
Greetings,
Gilman.
Mr. Hyde.
Cut the pleasantries. I know what you're up to.
I don't really know why you're so upset. I really...
You aren't the only hack who thought he could sniff out a scoop.
But I'm not looking for a scoop. I just want to sort this out. There's something unsettling going on in this charming little corner of the world. So many people have gone missing, including your friend, Judge John Norton. I want to find him.
Oh ho!
Please. That's my sole motivation.
You can shove him up your ass. You want to prove I'm responsible for his vanishing, because you're just desperately looking for a story.
But I thought he was a detective, not a newsman.
The word publicity sounds strange, coming from someone specializing in sweeping things under the rug.
It doesn't. He's
2
actively
years have
against
passed
publicity.
Since the incident in the mine, and many things still remain unclear. People lost their lives. Many others have gone missing since, and you act like it was just a minor incident.
Turned out the
It
mine was
was.
full of chuds. Who could have
A
guessed?
tragic accident that cost the lives of my employees and ruined my business. That's all.
Oh, I'm afraid that's not all. Ever since then, people have
Chuds.
gone missing in the area. Many people, even guests of this establishment.
Enough! I want you out of my inn by tomorrow. You hear me?
Fascinating.
They left something here.
Me too, buddy. Me too. Yoink. Investigation missing judge. There's no people disappearing. Oh. Oh. Nice. Nothing on the back, huh?
The detective went to the mine that day. Nobody knows if he ever came back. I must
Guessing
retrace
he
his
didn't.
steps. There may still be traces of what happened back then. I vaguely remember the accident, but gunpowder barrels, missing people. What's happened here?
It does sound preposterous.
It's a cruel man, I can't deny that. But would he be capable of killing in cold blood? I guess I'll have to go down into the mine.
I'm guessing you're not going to wait until daytime to do that.
It's locked. I should look for another exit in this room.
How did it get locked? You just came in through it.
This can't be real.
Oh, good. A hell room. While we were in the other room, the rest of the hotel descended into hell, so... I can't pretend to be completely surprised. I am unhappy about it, though. Got some real Hellraiser stuff going on here.
I must have lost my mind.
That's not a bad guess, buddy.
Is it only in my head?
This game has taken a turn. I feel like we're now at this point just walking towards something scary, just to have something scary happen. Which isn't that all horror video games?
I think I'm going mad.
You were definitely going mad. There's no question about it. Let's check out that new Blair Witch game. I was hoping they would send me one, but Bloober Team never sends me anything. So I'll wait. Oh, good. It's this jerk. And he's got a cleaver. Do I have a plan for how to get out of here? I don't. Okay, I'm stuck on a bunch of furniture. I'm at a dead end, everybody. Ah, there we go. Oh, I have to pick the lock. That's a great thing to do when I'm being chased by a giant butcher. Well, that was upsetting. Also, I glitched out the game, so there you go. Good work, me. Clicking on doors to open them instead of pressing E just feels weird. That's why I keep getting trapped up in these chases. I'm just instinctively pressing the wrong button. Okay.
I think I'm going mad.
Alright, so I hold spacebar to skip. Now I sprint, sprint, sprint. This is going great. I'll do it correctly this time. Okay. We did it! We escaped the hotel and... Jesus. Yes, I'm sure that will definitely stop him. Let me guess, the hotel is literally 8 feet away from the mine. How is he this close? What the hell? He got ahead of me somehow. I'm going to assume ghost magic? Ow! What? I'm not saying that this is going to be a viable thing to pursue.
I have to run.
I am running. But if we could just get your ghost teleporting magic to work, we could save so much money in transportation. But shouldn't, if you wanted to be a pun, shouldn't you have said, isn't that very clever of him? You just said clever. Did it autocorrect? How would it autocorrect? Ah, no, come on! They're always expecting me to know which way I was supposed to turn. This is a very intense chase game, I'll give you that. There's a lot to do here. What's going on with this guy? It's entirely possible. God damn it! You know, that's a good place to end your demo, people. As demos go, that's pretty awesome. Anyway, I've been the Hidden Object Guru. Thanks for coming on this journey with me. If you had a good time and you'd like to see more, there's buttons for that coming up. I think we're definitely going to play The Beast Inside when it comes out. There may be some slow going in the exploration scenes, but the horror is definitely viscerally effective. Gruesome and creepy, and the chase scene really worked, as frustrated I was with them, assuming I would know which way to go. But oof. Anyway, I guess that's that. I'll see you back here for more new and upcoming games, but until then, au revoir. Dang. Way to go, The Beast Inside. You impress me more every time I play a new version of you. And I know that's only happened once, but it did happen. Wow. So yes, we're going to wrap up the stream here because it's that time of day, the wrapping up the stream time. So thanks to everybody who dropped by. I hope you had a good time. I will check out those ideas for Googling Horror King to see if I can, how many of them are still active. I'll show you later. So I will see you back here tomorrow for who knows what. Maybe more horror. But in any event, until then, I'm going to say that's right. Au revoir.